these numbers, so hopefully I'm going to drop out. Okay, here's my story. Just a few days before the 2016 flood, I was supporting my best friend Rachel by attending her divorce hearing at the courthouse. And after it was finalized, we decided that we wanted to go grab a coffee and a bite to eat, so we chose Bean Hollow. And we sat at the window bench, the famous bench, and found ourselves watching the activity on Main Street. Never would they thought of what would change forever just a few days later on July 30th, 2016. As a Howard County Recreation and Parks employee, our department's emergency operations response duty was to transport the business owners and residents the following day down Main Street by gators. These missions would become the most humbling experiences of my lifetime. This would be the first time that so many would get a first-hand look at the devastation that had occurred. For me personally, not only the sights, but the very distinctive smells, the sounds of sirens, and the sharing of tears and hugs will remain with me forever. One of the first transports that I made was to Lower Main Street, where I found myself offering support to Gretchen of Bean Hollow. We actually walked away from our flooded business for a few minutes, sat on the curb line in front of the Phoenix, and we chatted. I learned of her passion for parks, and she was actually a park ranger in Alaska. Our chat turned to some tears, some laughter, and an immediate friendship that remains strong today. Over the next few days, my attention shifted towards this lady who owned next door with all the colorful glass ornaments, pottery, jewelry, artesian trinkets, etc. She was looking for answers, for assistance. I quickly found myself, being directed by my bosses, to give her whatever assistance and support she needed. I would soon know of Sally, and our relationship became one of the best discoveries, friendships, that I could ask for. During the next few weeks of recovery, I met many more special people, friends, whose businesses on Lower Main had been devastated by the flood. From Barry and Nancy at the Forget-Me-Not Factory, to Kitty from Summer of Love, to Lord and Steve at Southwest Connections, to my very close friends, Paul and Tony of Georgia Grace Cafe. Prior to the 16 flood, I would often visit the shops and restaurants on Main Street. I had selected tea on the Tiber for my wife's 40th birthday celebration. I celebrated a very special milestone birthday at Side Streets and an anniversary dinner at Portales, along with several numerous lunches, happy hours with friends at the Phoenix Emporium. Tiber Park, that little piece of land sitting there, was also part of my responsibility to supervise within park operations. Over the next year plus, I found out what actually makes EC strong and how resiliency brings a community together. I was honored to attend the return of such special events as Midnight Madness, Springfest, Mardi Gras on Main, and relished in the return of what seemed like some normalcy, only to see that same flood devastation return again in 2018. I retired from my county job in late June of 2018, so my last few weeks were again devoted to recovery efforts. One of my first gator transports after this flood was Pam Watkins, and together we captured a lot of the behind-the-scenes photos, especially those that we were able to take from the Tiber River banks. After retirement, I was able to continue supporting in the recovery efforts as a volunteer, especially providing assistance with Sally's discovery business, cleaning, and location moves, as well as with her apartment, which she resided in above Discoveries.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome, Sally. As Gretchen of Bean Hollow had made that difficult decision to not reopen, And although it may have pained me greatly, laugh again, I totally understand her reasoning, but I sure do miss a cup of her amazing coffee, awesome salads, and most importantly, her smile and welcoming hug. As the Phoenix was rising to its new location on Upper Main, I was discovering how special of a person Sally is. And I'm so grateful and honored to call her one of my dearest friends. I will forever cherish the memories and friendships created through all the ups and downs. I'm not just referring to all the steps and countless trips up to Sally's apartment above the discoveries. And I do look forward to seeing how the Tiber River flows into our future.